A storm chaser is lighting fireworks again? So in the past, we've done these videos where we feature a bunch of storm-themed fireworks, such as Whirlwind, Category 5, and Thunder Snow, which if you've never seen that before, it's pretty cool. What's going on, guys? It's CodyBPyrotechnics and welcome back to the channel. If you thought I wasn't going to do a Storm Chaser Lights fireworks video again this year, you were wrong. So let's go ahead and start showing you guys everything I got. So we're going to start with a 16-shot tropical storm here. There's no brand on it, but it is a 200-gram cake and one of the best storm-themed fireworks I've ever seen. And then, of course, we've got the Thunder Snow fountain right here. Now, Thunder Snow happens in the wintertime when it's cold enough to snow, but it's also warm enough for updrafts or storm clouds to form. And then you get this snowing effect, which otherwise would be called rain, but then you also have thunder and lightning. It's really cool to see. And by the way, this one here is a fountain amidst showers of sparks, and it was $18. I picked it up in Missouri. It's Safe and Sane by Showtime brand, and your performance is right there. Next one up, we've got the Category 5 by Bulldog. I'm not sure why there's a picture of a tornado on here, because when we talk about categorizing storms, that usually only happens in hurricanes. And so you have a Category 5 hurricane, but you have an EF5 tornado. This one, again, is another fountain. It's shaped kind of like a tornado, and the performance is really small, but it's right there. Then I got this little 3-pack of spinners here called Whirlwinds by Blast Wave Fireworks. It's a lot like Crazy Eyeballs. There's a little performance there, but basically they spin around, and at the end, it's like a crackling ball on steroids. This next one here is pretty straightforward. It's just called Thunder by Sky Painter Fireworks. It's a 10-shot, 350-gram cake. It shoots flaming balls, and the performance is right down there on the bottom. Moving on, we've got Electric Eruption, 18 shots. This is a 200-gram cake by Heavyweight brand fireworks. And I picked this one up because an electric eruption is kind of like a major lightning storm, and you can see a bunch of lightning pictured here on the cake. Also, this one here says fanned aerial effect, and so when you light this off, you want to make sure that this side is facing your audience so they can see the angle. This next one here is called Blue Thunder by Sunwing brand fireworks, and it's got more arrows on the top to show you which way to face this, so people can actually see the effect. It says right here that it's 15 shots in total, and the performance is right there on the bottom, but we're gonna be shooting these all off, so you guys don't really need to read that. These last two items here are gonna be 500-gram cakes. We'll start with Pyro Tsunami by Winda Fireworks. It is a 25-shot, 500-gram cake. Now, personally, I have never seen a tsunami, but I think it'd be really cool to get one on video. The performance is right there on the bottom again. And even though a tsunami isn't necessarily caused by the weather itself, it is still an event that happens in nature, and even though it's not necessarily weather, it's still kind of cool. And last but not least, we've got the Lightning Strike here, a big 500-gram cake by Raccoon Fireworks. This one's got a really cool graphic on it of some lightning over a cityscape. That's always cool to see. And the performance on here is kind of hiding, but it's up here in the top left. As you can see, 20 shots, 500 grams. It goes straight up in the air, so you don't have to worry about where your audience is when you light this one. The volume is very loud, and the duration is 28 seconds. So if you wanted to script this one into a firework display using a firing system, you definitely could. And these are the fireworks we're going to be featuring in tonight's show, so stay tuned as a Storm Chaser lights off storm-themed fireworks once again. And since these aren't like the biggest and baddest fireworks around, I actually have something I forgot to show you here, where I fused up a bunch of these onto this piece of plywood. We are at the gravel pit, so I'm thinking they're going to have trouble spinning on all these rocks. So hopefully they can spin better on this, and I got them all quick fused together. Well, it's definitely dark enough now, and as you can see, we have all of these storm chasing themed fireworks set up and ready to go. And I think we're gonna go ahead and start with these bad boys called the Whirlwinds by Blast Wave Fireworks. One at a time. We have blue, red, and green. And you'll notice on each one of these, it says this side up. So you wanna make sure you're lighting it like this and not doing that. Let's go ahead and get started with the blue one. Look at that, nice spin, went to the gravel. Pretty cool, better than a crackling ball. Here goes the green one. It's spinning. Wow. And lastly, the red one. Sweet. And now let's see what like 4 packs of those looks like at once. This is gonna be crazy. Oh, nice. Well, one of them went first. Look at this. Look at all the spinners. They're working. Woo! It's easy to forget about the crackling at the end because it's so cool. Nice. Love it. That was kind of like an actual tornado. So now we're gonna start taking a look at some of these firework fountains, starting with Category 5 by Bulldog. Well, to be completely honest, I don't know that you can compare something like this tiny firework fountain to a Category 5 hurricane, but it was still pretty cool. Next up, we got one of the coolest things that Mother Nature can throw at you. This is called thunder snow, and this one does have an angle. Oh, look at that, right off the bat too. Usually they save that for the finale, but this is really awesome. Look at that, it's all going at once. Here we go again. Whoa! I don't know what that was. What was that mine shell? Did it again. And now that we've done all the small fireworks, it's time to move on to the ones that make a real racket. Starting over here with Tropical Storm 200-gram cake. For a 200, this is one of the best I've ever seen. I don't know how we're possibly going to be able to beat Tropical Storm, but next up is 18 shots Electric Eruption, and this one has an angle. Here we go. How dramatic is the angle going to be? Let's find out. Oh, that's good. Whoa! All right, split shells at the end, I love it. Next one up is just Thunder by Sky Painter Fireworks, and it's the first and only cylindrical 200 or 350-gram cake that we have out here tonight. Should get some big breaks on this. Okay. Nice. Now we've done all of the small fireworks, but how about some bigger ones? And I think we're gonna start with Blue Thunder. This one definitely has an angle, so I'm gonna probably have to shoot this one in wide. How big is the angle gonna be? Oh, it's nice and big. Look at that. Sweet. I could see that one being a tipper, so make sure to secure that on your 4th of July show. And finally, moving on to the two big beefy boys, we're gonna start with Lightning Strike by Raccoon Fireworks. Whoa. Okay, there's like a mine shot right here, and then a shell break after. Oh, I like that. Look at that. It does look like lightning. Yeah, you get the lightning right here. It lights up the smoke trails, and then boom, the thunder. Wow. Oh, here we go. Nice. And we got the lightning still lingering here. Look at that. We only have one firework left, guys, and it is the Pyro Tsunami by Winda Fireworks. Cannot wait to see this. Hopefully it's the biggest one of the night. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my God. Big time willows. Wow. Look at how far these things hang down. Usually you only see that in canister shells. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed all of these Mother Nature themed fireworks. Me and Cade certainly had a blast. Don't forget, guys, I do have a storm chasing channel if you want to check that out. I chase all this stuff: lightning, thunder, tornadoes, category 5 hurricanes maybe in the future. Check the link in the description, and we'll see you next time.